Up in Hip Hop Atlanta is back, bitches! Let's talk about it. So we start this episode off where it left off last week with Stevie and Joseline meeting up at some type of diner place or bar. So they're sitting down talking and Joseline's like, where have you been at? Because ever since I got pregnant, your ass has been obsolete. She starts crying, getting emotional. She's like, it's not easy having this baby by myself. You don't know what it's like being pregnant. I would never lie about who my baby daddy is. She was like, so I'm going to invite you to the baby shower and I'm going to invite you to a couple of other events because I want you to come around more so that this daughter of yours can have both of their parents. Stevie saying he don't know for sure if this is his baby or not, but yeah, he's still questioning shit. It might be mine, but we'll see. She's like, as soon as I have this baby, I'm moving my ass to Miami. Stevie was like, bitch, what? I'm not moving nowhere. You staying your ass right here in Atlanta. You not going nowhere else. I'm like, Stevie, if all your other children is in LA and they in other places, what is it about Joseline that just makes you just ground her ass? Like, she just can't do shit.
It's already planned. I'm already moving. You can't change my mind about this. I'm already doing this. It's already done. Please, bye.
It was like, you know what? We just gonna have to take a test and see how this actually turns out, because I refuse to believe that this child is mine. Jasmine, she's walking. First of all, I had to notice that we actually didn't get a real intro of Jasmine and who she is until this episode. She starts saying that she's the mother of Kirk's 4-month-old child and that they've been together and that they had this baby and that, you know, when her boyfriend got locked up in jail and stuff, she fucked around with him. Blase. She goes to meet up with this guy that she's with named Rod, which happens to be Mimi's old boyfriend. He getting up on the scene with all of his facial hair just everywhere talking about, my name is Rod, and you know what? I was actually in the business of making music. I've actually invested in a couple of artists, you know, Young Jock and all of them, but you know, ever since I got locked up, that kind of prevented that from happening. You know, I got sent away from, you know, some money theft or whatever, but now, ever since I've been in Jasmine's life, I've been taking care of this child that's Kirk's, and you know, the relationship just been really rocky. But I got love for the girl. So she goes to explain about the situation and she talks about what happened at the bar and at the masquerade party. And Rod was just like, I don't want to blame you, but this is kind of your fault. I'm looking like, how is this her fault? Then again, she does kind of play a little role in it, but at the same time, at least she not denying that she pregnant. I was like, well, I don't know what you expect, you know what I'm saying? Of course he gonna deny. Acting like, you know, he don't know you because, you know, I've been around taking care of this child. Jasmine started crying and she was like, I just don't know how I got myself in this situation. I wish it, you know, it would never happen like this. Now, is it just me? Or did I see a little snot coming out of Jasmine's nose? I'm like, girl, if you don't get a goddamn tissue. It's one thing you already crying and you showing your damn makeup, but girl, that snot was a little too much for me. We get this scene with Tommy. She's bailed out of jail and she getting dropped off in the Uber Black or whatever it's called. She get out that car. You can see her thumb. I'm like, girl, if you don't pull your damn pants up, we all know you got an ass, but you know, yank that shit. She gets out the car and she starts explaining everything that has been leading up until this point.
You know, after getting bailed out of jail, it's funny how every time I call and needs for some assistance or getting bailed out, ain't nobody around. And it's also funny how I call my mama for help, and when she with the kids or at my place, she never picks up or do anything. So I'm here today to let her know what's good.
She gets in there, she starts talking to her mama. She was like, I find it really funny. I find it really funny. Like, I find it very, very funny that whenever I'm in jail or wherever I'm going through something, nobody's around. Her mama just sitting there with hair missing from the roots. I'm like, girl, who told you to get on here looking like this? They start going back and forth. She was like, well, I was busy with the kids. I was busy doing this. But every time you keep on doing this, that, and the third, bitch, that's your own fault. This guy named Jeffrey comes over because that's Tommy's personal bail bond. She was like, it's funny how he's more family to me than my own mother. Then all of a sudden her mother started getting into it because her mama was like, you know what? Take that bitch back to jail. She acting a nut. Tommy started going off.
What you talking about taking me back to jail? See, this the same old bullshit that you always been doing. No, I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. You ain't never been there for me. You still on that shit. You still on that dumb shit. And I'll never fucking respect you, you tired ass hoe.
I'm like, y'all talk to each other like that? God damn. Tommy, I understand that you heard about some past things, but boo, that's still your mom at the end of the day. But the mama kept on calling Tommy a bitch and stuff, saying stuff about her. And I'm like, mama, you can kind of watch yourself how you talk to your daughter. That relationship is real fucked up.
I do my thing. I got that order. I'm shaking it up. Yeah, that's in that order, in that order, in that order, in that order, in that order.
I don't know who the hell pumped up Mama D, but Mama D feel like she out here doing the damn thing. But you know what? Go on, girl. I ain't finna stop your hustle. She said Ernest had booked this little Soul Train performance thing downtown, and she got her little body glitter suit on. She got her short hair, and I'm like, you know what, Mama D, you look nice with that short hair. That looks really good on you. But she starts saying how Ernest ain't doing the goddamn thing in their relationship. She need a man. She needs a man, and obviously Ernest is not providing that. So they sit down, chillax, have a little din, little lunch, a little whatever, and Mama D starts pretty much going off on Ernest.
What I need is a man. I would just wish that you would be more appreciative of what we have going on. Because every time I need something or I need something for you, you over there taking care of your mother. You can't provide for the queen. This is the palace, and the palace cannot be thrown by any minions or any savages.
Ernest, like, what Mama D don't understand is that my health has been in the way, and it is preventing me of doing things that I want to do for her, but she not gonna listen. We all know Mama D got her ways. We know she can be a little stubborn, so there's nothing I can really provide for you about that, Ernest. Not really. Jocelyn meets up with Melissa, and she's basically talking the whole time about the situation with her and Stevie, how she met him up, and that she went over his house and that they just chilled. Okay. Then she was like, you know what? I got one more surprise. Hold on real quick, girl.
Since Stevie wanna try to sit up here and play games with me, I picked out these drawers, and you know what? I'm going to get the DNA this way.
Y'all know Melissa, she a lesbian. She was like, get the drawers away from me. Are they clean? Are they used? We get two scenes as they cross near each other. Carly meeting up with Jasmine and Jock meeting up with Rod. Carly goes to meet up with Jasmine because it's Carly's mission as a friend to figure out what the fuck is this bitch talking about. So Jasmine come there and she spills all the tea.
I started off dancing, and me and him met in the strip club. I told him, I was dealing with somebody, and he was like, well, I do have a wife too, but what's stopping it? Ever since then, we started hooking up, and he got me pregnant. Ever since then, he's been giving me money to help take care of the child. He's been paying insurance. I have text messages. I have videos. And see, right here, I have the baby. He has a baby. He was saying, hi, Daddy. Are you for real? Wait. He has multiple numbers?
Then Jock goes to talk to Rod, and he was like, so what's up with Jasmine having this baby supposedly with Kurt. Well, you know, when I was locked up or whatever, she would always tell me he came over. I seen them both on FaceTime with the baby and everything. And it's bad because this nigga Kurt is being real sloppy with his move. He not covering up good enough. He not doing nothing good. And it's just bad, man. It's bad. Like, we got more information from Carly and Jasmine than we did with these two. That scene was so unnecessary. Scrappy goes to meet up with Mama D. Mama D likes to shop whenever she's feeling depressed. It's okay, girl. I do too. She's talking about that Ernest's mama is moving back and that she has a real problem with that because as his wife, I should be first priority. Mama D, you are priority, but I feel like a man is always going to choose his mother before his wife, and girl, that's something you're going to have to draw the line in between. Scrappy was just like, Mom, dude, you know you overreacting, man. You tripping off this thing naive, that ain't, you know, big naive, you know what I'm saying? And then he goes to say that him and Bambi are having problems. He been staying at a hotel, she in the house, because they be getting they argue over the most pettiest things. She get petty, I get stubborn. She get angry, I'm out the door. So Mama D was like, all right, listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a nice little dinner with all of us, and we're gonna squash the beef, okay? We got Tommy meeting up with KK. And KK still got that goddamn dog. Thank God she didn't have it in the confessional. Lord have mercy. I'm sorry, but KK eyes looks very cock-eyed, like a little bit. I can tell because I'm so detailed that way. So I know it is. You can't tell me no different, bitch. She meets up with her and starts telling her, you know, I went to jail. And because of this bitch Jocelyn, and you know, the relationship between me and my mother is not working out. And it's like, she don't understand all the stuff that she put us through. She wanted to go out there, be a hoe. She wanted to sit up here and be biased and favoritism. We the ones that had to stay in the shelter. We was the ones that had to be in the foster home. I was the one that was in group homes. People was taking care of me, not you, bitch. So I don't have no respect from you. KK was like, look, I understand. I feel like maybe she does get a little too drunk or whatever, but what you can't do is you can't fight a work in progress with a work in progress. That's probably some real shit I've heard KK say on this show, because that's so true. But she was like, I don't know how you're gonna get over this, but some way, somehow, you just need to focus on you and do you, because it's just not gonna end well for you.
I know. It's so hard. I can't do this. I can't do this. But you know what? I'm finna get back at that bitch Carly for what the fuck she tried to do with me and Scrap.
I'm like, Tommy, just get over it. You just said you're not with him. Just let it go, honey. But hey, I'm on here for the entertainment. Stevie get out the car and he comes in the house, and he noticing all of these things as he comes in the house.
Hi, how are you?
Stevie's daughter, Savannah, comes down there because she's like, I need to be staying at your place for now because at home just not working for me. Stevie was like, you can't be living here. This is the bachelor pad for the bachelor dad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to be going to school online, and I'm going to be, you know, finding me a job and doing what I have to do. You know what I'm saying?
And this other girl come in the back, and it's Savannah's best friend. I'm like, girl. Crossing boundaries. If I was Stevie, I would have kicked their ass out, because then she want to start getting smart talking about something. Well, you know, I'm 18. I make my own decisions. So he was like, well, it sounds like you trying to be a high school dropout. And what we not finna do, we not finna have no dropouts in his house or in his family. So we gonna have to work on that. This scene, Mama, it's the dinner with Mama D, Ernest, his mom, and supposedly Scrap and Bambi, but Bambi never showed up. So Ernest and his mama come and sit down there, and Mama D right off the rip just start going in about her coming to move back to Atlanta.
So I heard that you're moving back to Atlanta, But why though? See, what you have to understand is that the queen have needs, and the queen needs her king to always be in place of the throne. And you know, I get a little bit agitated every time you get on the phone and you be talking to Ernest, talking about some, I got a problem with D, I got a problem with D. What is your problem? What have I ever done to you?
I felt so bad for this scene because Ernest's mama just looked so sweet. That lady looked just so innocent. And how dare you, Mama D, sit up there and disrespect this woman? Scrap comes in. He was like, look, me and Bam, we not doing so good, so it is what it is or whatever. Then Mama D gets up and does the absolute most.
You know what? Since you want to take care of the king so much, you can change his diaper. Here's your bottom. And here's a little bed. And you know what? I'm out of here.
Mama D, you just did the most for no reason, but it's you, so Rashida goes to meet up with Carly because at first she was skeptical about this whole situation, but now she wants to know what's really the deal. So she gets in there and she's talking to Carly, and Carly's breaking it down like, I met with the girl. She told me about how his name was on a lease, insurance. He had her staying in an apartment below y'all, and it's just a lot of crazy shit that she told me. What's so confusing about this is that Carly read, okay, yeah, met with the girl, we saw that. But in Rashida's case, she just getting this from Carly Red. You didn't meet the girl yourself. So can you really sit up here and believe her? I know you guys are friends, I know, but if it was me, I would want to meet the bitch myself, see text messages, all of those things. But Rashida gets upset, she gets in her feelings, she starts crying. But what really made me believe that if this was true was that Carly was crying with her. And I'm just like, oh, y'all really do have a nice relationship. This last scene of the episode, this shit was so funny because Rashida was setting up the table, Kurt coming in and everything. And then Rashida just over there in the kitchen talking about some...
You're just on time for dinner. Come on in. Come on in. Come on. Get your plate. Sit down. We're about to eat dinner.
Kirk all like, see, this is what I've been expecting. Every time I come home, she's up, she's cooking dinner. Like, yes, this is the shit that I want. That you're not finna get in a minute. She's sitting at the table and she looking dead at him talking about some...
Go ahead. Why don't you say grace? Why don't you pray over your food before you eat? So, how was your day? Pretty good? Oh, okay. Cool. That's nice. But what I want to know is, when you told me you met a girl the other day, and when I sit down with Carly Red and she's telling me all this, that, and the third, what's really good, son?
I'm like, ooh. So that's the end of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. They already starting this shit off with a banger, and hell, I can't be mad at this. So go ahead and like this video, ho. Go ahead and subscribe below, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next ATL Love and Hip Hop review. Bye.
That girl is a real crowd.